Hey everyone, John Henry here from School of Trade, and today we're going to be taking a look at a long trade here on crude oil. Now, this is basically coming out of consolidation as well as a spike in channel low, so there's a lot of reasons to really be liking this trade overall. Let me get my stop in place here. Place a sell stop down there, and then now we're going to be looking for a couple different targets, and we'll kind of chit-chat about the trade a little bit just so you can kind of see what we're looking at here. So first trade is going to come off here at 94.10. So we're looking at 94.10 as the first target. Again, we'll go like a tick or so ahead of that for right now, 94.09. Second target's going to be around 94.22 at the highs there, just as a 200% extension of this range here. Now, essentially what we're seeing here on crude oil at the moment is we've been kind of rattling around here, but today has been mostly trending higher. If we zoom out here a little bit and get this fixed, we can kind of see that, yep, we kind of had a little bit of a sideways, upward sideways angling, if you will, but for the most part, we've been just kind of meandering our way higher. Now, that did form kind of a multi-tiered channel here. We've been just kind of bouncing back and forth, but we recently broke straight out of that, and this big spike higher here is what started this next channel higher to go up. Now, this is the spike, and this is the channel that we have drawn up here. So we're looking for that spike, and then now we're channeling up. We're now testing the lows of the channel, along with the fact that we've got this little bit of consolidation coming through here, giving us a nice little entry area to hop in on after just kind of what seems to be a little bit of a trap from the sellers here, that we kind of wicked them in underneath here, but then we failed to really go any lower. And you know that a lot of people are thinking this is going to be the top of the market. We're coming into the open here in a little bit. It's coming on to 850 or so, and so a lot of people are going to be trying to sell this to pre-position, thinking that, well, all morning we've been moving higher, so at the open, they might drop it back down to get a little bit of a better position, which is definitely possible, but at the same time, there's nothing telling us that we should be going short here, and now we're seeing exactly why. Everyone that was short just got stopped out. So now we're still long here at 93.93, 4 contracts long. We're going to take 2 contracts off there, and 2 there. So essentially what we're looking for is really just all the sellers to get stopped out and fuel our move to the upside. So we're looking at the first target here from our entry, 93.93. We have to fix that really quick, snap mode. There we go. From our entry, 93.93 up to that, we're looking at 16 ticks, then the final target up here for 29. So overall, if we get all of these filled, we'll be looking at 16 at 2, so 32, plus another 29 and 29. So we'll be looking at 90 ticks on the trade, $900 if we can get them all filled, which is exactly what we love to see on this type of day. We're back into September, so now we can really start expecting some of that better price action to come back into these markets. And we're really seeing that over the past couple of days. So that's kind of what we're looking for right now. Long at 93.93, stop is down at 93.85. We're looking to take our first 2 contracts off at 09s, second one at 94.22. So we'll be back in a little bit, and we'll see if we can get those filled. All right, we just got a big spike of volume cranking higher here. See if they can get that filled at 94.09. We came 1 tick away. Once we get that filled, I'm going to get my stop to break even, so I'm just going to place that ahead of time here. Place a 2 sell stop right there, and we'll see if they can get it filled. Had just a huge block of buyers come in right here. Out of nowhere, really, other than the fact that, again, we're hitting some of those sell stop orders. Everyone who was in short from these highs had a little bit of a fake break high, which looked like a really nice area for sellers to come in, and all they did was just get trapped right in. They sold down here at 93.88 or so, and they immediately were reversed on and pushed higher. So those are the stops in that big burst of volume that we're seeing come in now. So now we're just really looking for that first target at 94.09. It does look like it's going to be a little bit kind of a slow run here. I thought we might get that push higher, but it does. Let's see, the buyers are coming back in. Let's see if they can get that 94.09 filled. Once they get that filled, we can move our stop safely to break even, and we'll just be gunning for that final target up there at 22. But need to see another push from the buyers here. All right, there we go. So we got that final push there. 94.09 got filled. Let's move our stop to break even right there. Let's cancel this other one here. So now we just got the 2 contract sell stop. Looking for that final target again up at 94.22, and we're seeing those big bursts in volume coming in. So far, I have 32 ticks locked in on 16 at 2 contracts. So 32 so far, looking for 29 on the last one. So basically another 60 contracts, or 58 if you want to be specific, waiting for more volume to come in here. So if we can get that final target filled up here at 94.22, we'll be sitting good. One area of concern here that we need to see a big push from the buyers is we're at the channel highs again. So we need to see them stay above this. Otherwise, we're going to be having a little bit of difficulty just in the sense of, we're at the channel highs. We should be respecting this area. So it's good that we got our first target off here. If we do decide to come back down and hit our stop, at least we're up, 32 ticks on the trade. But I would like to see another big burst from the sellers, or from the buyers rather, here to get that 22 filled. So we'll be back in a little bit, and we'll see if we can get another big block coming in to fill that. All right, so it does look as though the buyers are having a little bit of a hard time here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move my final target to 94.19 and just see if they can get that one more push back up to those highs. So we're looking at a 26 tick target instead. That does reduce our overall profitability, but it's a little bit safer of an option. So we're looking at 84 ticks on the trade now, 840. So really just kind of looking to see if they can get that push higher, and we can get that one filled. So just looking for a little bit extra from them. So we'll be back in a little bit, and hopefully we can get that tagged. All right, we're coming one tick away from our target here. I don't want to see this reverse, so I have my stop locked into 94.05. If I do see this candle, end red especially, then I'll be looking to close it ahead of time. But we're coming back into that area. We're at 18. We only need one more tick, maybe two more ticks to get us filled for sure before we can start actually seeing this final profit target taken out at 26. Beautiful. There we go. Just got it filled right there at 19s. So perfect. We had to, bring our target in a little bit just based on this initial failure that we saw from the buyers, but you can see that when we failed up there to really fill that final target, but when we came back down, we rested right on that channel high and then pushed back up again. And that's pretty much exactly what you want to see when you start breaking the highs of a channel and you want it to stay that way. You want to start seeing it really hold those highs back again, which worked out perfectly. So we got our final target filled up there at 94.19, first target off at 94.09. Now this one, because we had to ratchet in a little bit tighter, we got 84 ticks instead of the original 90 that we were looking for. Still not much of a difference though. So $840 on the trade. If you have any questions about it, feel free to send an email to School of Trade. Don't forget to check out our trial at schooloftrade.com. And as always, we'll catch you next time.